What's going on, everybody?
Hey guys.
It's Alexis and Low, and we want to come to you guys and just let you know that some
Well,
things that we go ahead,
we just wanted to be raw.
be raw with you guys.
Some things it's something that we wanted to share. Um,
Some things that transpired. We had put a post out that that
oh,
we that's okay. It was
about what, 2 weeks ago?
about 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
We had a post saying that my wife was pregnant, and we went through the whole process, and
Well, let me start off here
Okay.
first. So when I found out that I was pregnant a few weeks ago.
right before we went to DR.
Yeah, maybe like 2 weeks before we went to the DR, which is Punta Cana. So we found out like 2 weeks before that, and it was really hard. It was the night that I found out. It wasn't because I was late on my cycle. I just felt it. I just felt it that I was pregnant. So I told Marlo, I think I'm pregnant, and he was like,
I'm already going through changes. Like, man, a fourth child. Like, man, that's
He said, "Did you take a test?" And I said, "Well, not yet. I just feel like I am." So I took a test, and the test, came back positive. And then Marlo, I called him, and he said, "Do you want me to bring back another test?"
Yeah.
So I'm like, "You can, but I pretty much know that I am." So he brought another test home that came back positive, and when that confirmed it.
that when that kind of news hits you, when you already got 3 kids, it's like, man, like,
Well, it's not even like 3 kids. I think it's a matter of when you thought you were done.
yeah, yeah.
So for me, it really broke me. Like, and I don't want that to seem or sound negative, but it really broke me because I was working on me. I know a lot of you have seen a lot of my, stories or my videos where I'm posting like my workouts and, just losing weight and getting into shape, and that felt good. And I'm like, man, 3 kids, I can finally like focus on me permanently. Normally when I start working out, I get pregnant, lose weight, or whatever, and I start working out, lose weight, get pregnant. So this time I'm like, you know what, this is it. I even started bodybuilding, and that was something I was really, really excited about. I had a competition coming up this November, and I was really excited about that. And then this news came, so I just felt like, the little bit of me that I was feeling, like the normalcy and just feeling good about me, it was gone again. Now I have to share my body again with a baby, and they got to breastfeed, and I just didn't want to go through the process. So it was really, really hard. And Marlo was very supportive. I think that was really hard to see me that way.
Yeah, I see my wife as a different person, and not in a negative way, because like I said, you get to that point of having these kids, and then you actually was having kids for the past 5 years.
Yeah, we have.
You know what I mean? So now I understand more about her body and how she feels, her thoughts, anything like that. So it was more so like she's getting her body back, and I seen the change in her when she started working out and losing weight. So like she
I
started to
don't
feel
know
good.
this.
Okay, it's okay.
I always make me emotional. Go ahead.
It's okay. But like I said, she getting herself back together and getting her body back together. So I understood, but like, things happen. You know what I mean? So
It did. So
yeah.
I had to like come to the place where I'm like, man, I do not want to be pregnant. I do not want this, and I would struggle with the news, and I think I had to start praying like, okay, God, help me to accept this baby, because I didn't want to carry the baby sad or carry the baby like depressed and, all that type of stuff. So, but I struggled with it like for a while, like for weeks. And I started to just pray. Okay, God, give me some peace about it. At least give me some peace about being pregnant. So I started to change my language, and while I was working through the emotions mentally and all that stuff. So I eventually we went to Punta Cana, went to DR, and that's when on that trip, I was used that trip to do a lot of like meditating and just trying to just get some peace mentally. And I did. I started to feel a little better, and I'm like, you know what? I need to talk about this. Normally I don't share my pregnancies early. I have
It's
three
early, yeah.
kids, and I never share my pregnancies before the
The 12
the,
weeks,
the uh,
first
first trimester, because anything can happen.
Yeah.
So this time I'm like, you know what? I want to share my pregnancy.
Yeah.
I
And
want
that's
to
why we were able to post the pictures.
talk about it, because I felt like I was having so much anxiety holding the pregnancy in, and I just needed to talk about it to my community. I needed some encouragement. I needed to feel that. So I'm like, you know what? Forget it. I'm gonna share it. So we get, and then when we shared it, of course, everybody was shocked.
Congratulations and all that.
People thought we were joking. They thought we were playing. We had a lot of people call us like, "You gotta be kidding me." So they were just as shocked as we were when we found out. So then we come back home to the U.S., and 2 days later, I took a shower on Sunday morning, and I dried myself off, and I started bleeding, and it was light. So I'm thinking that it was just nothing serious. Went to church. I'm dancing. I'm a praise dancer, and I was done dancing and went to change my clothes, and it was just blood all in my leotard. So I ended up, calling Marlo, and I went and called my doctor, and my doctor was just explaining some things to me, and just telling me what to do and what I needed to do going forward. And she said, I'm not sure if it's a miscarriage, but if all the worst case scenario, if it is a miscarriage, there's nothing you can do. You just have to just let let what happens. But let's just hope that it's not. Next day I went to, no, 2 days later.
The bleeding got worse.
The bleeding did get worse.
Bleeding got worse.
It got worse before I went to the doctor. So I went to the doctor 2 days later so that I could, that's when they scheduled my ultrasound. And they, did an ultrasound and pretty much confirmed then that I was miscarrying. And I think then, at that point, I was just shocked again, because it was like,
You just went through that process.
just went through the process of accepting it.
Okay, this is our baby. We're gonna do whatever it takes, but then this happened.
Yeah, so we went through
another set of emotions you got to deal with. So.
Yeah, it was hard. It was hard, and it still is. So you go through the emotions of like, okay, man, this is, we're pregnant and we have a baby. That's hard. Okay, let's accept the baby and deal with it and prepare for it and plan for kids, and let's work on the joy and the peace and all that good stuff. And then now, boom, you get here, and now you're being told that, or you see that you're miscarrying. So it was hard, because I'm like, why am I going through this? It was a roller coaster in the past few weeks. So we just wanted to share with you all that that's where we are now. So I know we had openly talked about it, with a post and the monkey on my shoulder and all that kind of stuff. But we just wanted to come before you all and tell you this is where we are now.
Yeah. So, like I said, I just want to share with you guys, because a lot of people keep saying, congratulations for the baby. And it's like, you don't want to tell people, you don't want to tell each and every individual, this is what you're going through. Yeah. You know what I mean? So that's hard, because that's another set of emotions you got to continue to go through and grow through and go through. So that's why we're making this video saying that, hey, this is what we're dealing with. So people can stop asking, because, like I said, it takes you back again when we're trying to move forth. Yeah. You know what I mean? So
with that, and also we openly talked about it too. So it's only right.
It's only right. And we owe it to you guys.
Just come back and then too, just like I needed support, from my community and encouragement when I shared the pregnancy, I feel like I need the same thing now. Just after this miscarriage, and now I'm conflicted. So before, I didn't know I didn't want another baby, and now it's like, what do we want? Yeah. Do we want?
I'm down for another baby, but I also respect the fact that, this is her body, she's carrying. So I respect it 100%. She said, hey, babe, because I don't know how you feel about it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I hear a lot of women say that, you know, when they do go through that process of, you know, miscarrying a baby, they feel the void. You know what I mean? So I don't know how you feel. So that's why I kind of put it up to you. And I'm down for whatever. I'm down for whatever you want to do. If you just say, hey, babe, I just want to not have any more kids, we can stay there. If you want to go for another one, I'm down for it too.
Yeah. Well, there is a void now because I started to, you know, plan for it. I started to imagine for kids, and you know, and I'm like, okay, well, I started to accept it, and now there's no fourth baby. So now part of me wants, it's like a percentage wants that. It's so weird, but we're working through that part too together. Yeah.
Because now I feel like, to be brutally honest, I think I want another child now. You know, like I get it now. I understand.
Did you want one before this? Before we found
out? I was down for it, but it just, you know, you get older, so it's like, you know, these kids right here,
freedom.
Man, what?
You know, when that little one.
These three are already taking us through it. But
the third one, when he started walking and stuff, I'm like, okay, now the next process is potty training.
Yeah.
You know, we good, but it's just hard because I mean, we love our kids, and kids are beautiful, but kids are a lot.
They are a lot.
And we are older, not old like in our 50s, but we are hitting 40 soon.
Yeah.
And our kids are all under 5, like 5 and under.
Yeah.
And we don't, you know, there's not a lot of help. Marlo, a lot of his family are in Florida. Not a lot, all of his family's in Florida. And my family are here. My help is, you know, a little older. So that's why we put a cap on 3. Like, you know what? Then we're good.
Yeah.
And then we was shocked with, you know, a surprise 4. But yeah, so right now we're just working through the process to see what we want to do, and you know, also working through the process of healing, because it's been a journey the past few weeks, and I'm still very emotional, as you all can see, talking about it, but just continue to keep us, you know, encouraged and lifted.
My daughter.
It's our daughter. Hold on one second.
Go ahead. You can start.
Yeah. So, just continue to keep us encouraged, keep us lifted, and when you see us, you know, we just want to
just show us some love.
Just show us some love.
Let you know you support us, because, like I say, it's a tough season for us right now, and we're not going to make a rational decision how we feel now to be like, let's go ahead and make another baby, or you know what I mean. So we're gonna give you some time. You know what I mean. So just most definitely keep us in your prayers. We need you guys' love. We need you guys' support. And we need everything. We need the community, you know. So
And that's pretty much it. We love you guys, and again, you know, this is Lex and Lo.
It's Lex and Lo.
Another video. So if you want, just follow us on YouTube.
Subscribe.
Subscribe to us on YouTube and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and all that good stuff. So we love you guys, and take care.
Thank you.
Bye.